Okay, so today I was going to do a quick review on the Prather War Bowie. I recently got in trade from a friend. We were camping out in the woods, and the knife I had, he wanted more than this. Jeff Prather himself, it's a bit of a hot topic. We can watch other videos on that. This is about the knife. It's just under 8 inches past the handle. It says like 7 1/4 or whatever, but that's just the blade itself, not this part. So past the handle, it's almost 8 inches. I'm gonna do a quick tree chop. There's a giant homeless encampment around here, so it's ruined my main area that I was going to use. So we're just gonna get a quick tree chop practice in here. You can see it digs in pretty good with every single chop. Can't use my tripod right now because, well, no place to set it up right now. So sorry for the slightly shaky video here. But as you can see, it's digging in really nice. Hello. Homeless guy just going by on a bike. And that's it. There it is, dug into the tree. Okay, now that we're back home, we can get a better look at the specs of the Prather War Bowie. First thing we're going to check is blade length. It is 7.87, so just under 8 inches basically. So I mean, let's call it pretty much 8. Not a bad length. Handle is 4.745. Almost 4 3/4. Thickness 0.251 with the coating, 1/4 inch. Maximum width 1.92 basically. So just under 2 inches, and 2 inches is what it was said to be at the widest point. Fairly useful knife. I used it a fair bit the first night of getting it from my friend when we were out camping. And as you just saw with the tree chop, it will chop a tree fairly easily. Would have been easier if I could have pushed on the tree and then did the chopping, but I had the small tripod with me, and the flat area I was going to set it on was unavailable because of the encampment. This is the sheath that comes with it. People say it's not great. That's because it's not great. The plastic liner is folded around and then hot glued together, and it keeps the knife from stabbing through the sheath, but it's not great. Has a little pouch you can put survival items in, or the whistle that comes with it. Any sort of things, lighter, anything you want to put in there that would be useful. Has 2 Velcro straps to hold the knife in place. And I put this paracord loop with a shoulder strap for baldric style carry. I did all night when I had gotten it at first, and since then I've tested it out and it's actually pretty comfortable. If you're stuck with this sheath, carrying it that way is not terrible. Overall, I'd say it's a useful knife. It has a good heat treat, but the tip is, although it's stout, it's not that wide. You're not going to be wanting to pry too much. Like I was able to stab it into wood when I was making something and then pop off a piece, but not like big prying. It was like wood carving type prying. If you've done it before, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you're not going to be wanting to like wail on this thing with like a baseball bat sized baton again and again and again. I mean, it's probably going to take a certain amount, but it's a fine point for point work. It's not for wailing on. If you did have to split wood, reasonable size wood of kind of like in that sort of range, you know, the idea of like something wrist size that you're splitting so you can get a fire going, it'll work fine with that because you can have it from here to here and then just tap, 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 tap. It's going to be fine.